Picture the baked bean. Saturday night, well, Sunday morning. Me, Ian Wright, Mark Bright, Tony Cottee, Dion Dublin, Igor Washtenstad. I mean, there was more 90s footballers in here than a Panini sticker album. And of course, Boosie and the Clive Warner. Now, we've gone out for a bit of Michael Winner. There was no birds or anything on this night. It was just lovely. And when we got outside, like, Tony Cottee was like, oh, I don't want to go home yet, but I want to be sensible. I said, well, you can come back to me mum's if you want, and should we play some Monopoly? And then Boosie's like, I'll knock up some daiquiris. He makes a mean strawberry daiquiri. I'm getting the Monopoly board out over here, and all of a sudden, it's going off. Cottee and Ostenstad, they're just going at each other's throats. Wright's jumped on him, I've jumped in, Dublin's pulling him off, Boosie's come running over. They're having a tear-up and an argument over who can be the little iron piece. Tony Cottee got the iron piece because he played for West Ham. It just made sense. And in the end, we pacified Ostenstad and said, look, what do you want to be? And he went, I'll be the hat. So there was still a bit of tension in the air. Anyway, Boosie's going, here, why don't you hit the boys with that song that you wrote the other night? And I'm like, mate, I haven't even got that down yet. I was just reading that the other day to you off a bit of linen draper outside the Wimpy. And I've gone, all right, mate. Just his little smile, like the way he was looking at me, just always fills me with confidence. I was like, it's a good shout, good shout. Come on boys, we've had a blinding night. Work in progress. I wrote this about half hour ago when we was in the toilet. I said, what's a telly? It's Martinelli, can of tuna, and spaghetti on from the OC in the East End from a gaff that never had no money. But I want to tell you all something funny. Form a circle for me, sonny. They see a syrup on my head and assume that I am muggy. Pan shop Gallagher thespian, they call this trim a lesbian. Multilingual with languages, and I like my bacon sandwiches. Running fast just like a cheater, and I'm banging goals like Leroy Lita. More East End than Albert Square. Shouts out to Sanjay and Geeta. Andy Murray, that's a curry. Jamie Murray, that's McFlurry. People call me a mockany. Will jog on Sonia from broccoli. Asylum seeker, my Basoni. I'm an actor, not a phony. This tennis racket's full of packet, and it's made by Ivan Tony at Don Lahore. That's the door, and Bobby Moore. Well, that's the score. Stan Collymore. That's the floor. I'm in my flat, now let's take a tour. I've got the lyrics galore. Luck went to pop before. I went with a bird when I was 12, and I think she was 44. I'm on the mic, and I am the boss, and I'll paint your door in one coat gloss. This rug under my plates of meat is for having dance-offs. Luca Van Dross, dildo made a marzipan and a Jackie Chan. That's my tan. Let's earn those readies, that's the plan, and I want to buy my mum a caravan. A monkey is 500 quid and a bag of sand, well, that's a grand. Want to work with Ricky G and Guy Ritchie, now that's the plan. Painter, decorator, cat slater, cheese grater. Favourite films are Goodfellas, and don't forget the Terminator. Gritty in, gritty in, gritty in. Everyone's going absolutely crazy. They're going feral, they're going mental, and I'm going, what? What? And I've literally gone, got the Posh and Becks back, did the sound, but it was obviously a tape.